It's impossible not to like chicken after this recipe. For today's recipe, I'm going to add oil to a pan. Then, I'll put 4 chicken legs in it. Send this recipe to a friend who likes to eat chicken legs. I'm sure they'll love making it at home. Next, I'll put slices of 1 onion on top of each chicken leg. Like this. I'll put 1 tablespoon of butter on top of each. Do you already know how today's meal will turn out in the end? After that, I'll add 1 garlic clove on top of each one too. To season, I'll add 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of salt. Also, I'll put 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Then, 1 teaspoon of paprika. To finish, I'll add half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then I'll cover the pan and let it cook for 30 minutes. In another container, I'll add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and half a cup of water to mix the ingredients very well. It's a very quick and easy recipe to make on a daily basis. Once it reaches this consistency, I'll remove the lid from the pan and flip the recipe to the other side. I love making this recipe to eat as a side dish for lunches during the week. Next, I'll put the mixture prepared earlier between the recipe. The mixture added will bring a very good texture to today's recipe. It's incredibly delicious. Now, I'll add parsley to taste on top of it. Make this recipe at home and send me how it turned out. I'd love to know that you made it and liked it too. Cover the pan and let it cook for 2 more minutes. After this time, I'll transfer the recipe to a plate. My friends always ask me to teach them how to make it because the result is so amazing. Look how beautiful today's meal turned out. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching us from so I can send you a special hug. Today's hug goes to Jessica Miller from Bozeman. I'm glad you're enjoying our recipes. Guys, I love this recipe. I'm sure you and your whole family will love it too. I make it every weekend, and when I do, nothing is left over. My family loves it and always asks me to make it. Using just a few ingredients we have at home, we can make a recipe that's much tastier than the ones sold at conventional restaurants. Don't miss making this recipe at home.